Can men be loyal? Tell me why as I was swiping on Tinder I saw my boyfriend there. I bet he's thinking about other women. What the F is wrong with her hand? Scientists have created programmable shape-shifting liquid metal. Do you want Terminators? Cause that's how you get Terminators. 15 years of my education watching me push a door that says pull on it. Mirror mirror on the wall, who's the hottest of them all? Wait, isn't she like 14? In 2015, police apologized to residents of Swindon, UK for repeatedly using sirens. They were trying to settle a debate among a group of 4-year-olds during an emergency services presentation whether the siren goes nee-na or woo-woo. They call me 007. 0 people who love me, 0 people who hate me, 7 people who I mildly disappoint. Mother Nature watching as humans cut down thousands of trees just to play a game where you knock a ball into a hole with a club. Me thinking that my 15-minute skincare is going to erase my 15 years of overwork. Balloons aren't biodegradable. If you care about the planet, have protected X. One balloon is much less waste than the amount of waste a baby produces. A baby is biodegradable. Think I might actually be black. Why's that? Just the way I act. I feel very natural and comfortable saying the word and stuff. Scene Pen says, so you want my scans and voice data and all that. Here's what I think is fair. I want your daughters because I want to create a virtual replica of her and invite my friends over to do whatever we want in a virtual party right now. What is a common myth about your country that is 100% false but many people still believe in it? Romania. Many people believe we have vampires, but in my 700 years of living here I haven't even seen one. I asked my mates back in the castle and they also haven't seen any, and they have been around for longer than I. Would you loot your best friend for 1 million? Me. Great costume, Sam. Diversity rocks. Thanks y'all. Who invited that guy? What a racist. I'm a what? The reason Batman doesn't cover his whole face is because he needs the police to know he's white. Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? Okay, and are you Zuli active? Mom, can you leave the room? No. Big car equals small d. Small car equals big D. Big shoes equals big D. So that means the speed that parents go from X is a devil to please bring me a grandbaby is odd to say the least. Do you like fanfiction? I'm pretty against it. I think it's an insult to the author. Hey, so I took what you wrote and well, I made it all about me and what I want. It's not how stories get told. I won the Hugo Award for a piece of Sherlock Holmes H.P. Lovecraft fanfiction, so I'm in favor. Craig, that is how the Bible got told. RFK Jr. and Robert De Niro offer $100,000 to anyone who can prove vaccines are safe. It's actually not that much money when you split it between 7 billion people who don't have polio. My Pilates class last night was busier than normal. I quietly asked to be at the back because I'm farty. Losing a bit of my rectum hasn't helped. A woman in the class looked so disgusted and repeated farty very loudly. Took great pleasure in responding, yes, bowel. How do I get through a night without you? Memories, lotion and a lot of tissues. Thinks a user's lack self-control. Furiously pours small bag of M&Ms into a larger bag of M&Ms. My biology teacher asked what the function of carbohydrates were, but apparently filling the deep well of sadness inside of me was incorrect. A lot of people don't know this, but this is how planes are born. Me on the internet. Fight for civil rights. Twitter. Do you keep your money in your bank or at home? Me, in my memories. Xmas tip. Put your boyfriend at the side in case you need to cut him out. I do this with elderly relatives. Bumping into a wall, saying sorry to it, and then getting angry at it. For the love of all that's holy, what are you warning us against? Getting hurt on the job. Wealthy worker, $35 million. Gig workers, $0. When your boss says he thinks of the workplace like a family, he doesn't mean like A group of people who take care of each other no matter what. He means like a patriarchal power structure where the children obey the parents no matter what. Maybe if I care about my depression it will leave me too. Went to visit my aunt who despite suffering from dementia has an intact sense of humor. Me, how have you been? I have no idea. When did you wake up today? The truth is I didn't sleep at all. No, it's F women in general because they like D and that's I thought it's in because it's in to have X with a woman and who have X with a man. No, Ians don't like D so it's straight to have X with a lesbian. But men love noisy so it's straight to have X with men. Just say no homo. That makes sense. TikTok uses when a movie is longer than 10 seconds and in the music isn't oh no. If reincarnation was ever confirmed there would probably be a drastic spike in sides. You mean re-rolls. When you get the skin you didn't want so you re-roll. How do you politely tell your visitor that it's time to go home? I want to F my wife so either hold the camera or leave now please. Holds the camera. Bring a raincoat and a snack we'll be a while lol. Flip inside out and hand wash cold water so you don't ruin it like everything else in your life. See what I did there? Lol shut the F up. Sums up our friendship in a nutshell. I'm on a roll tonight. I'm gonna chill my and it's gonna be your fault. Ha 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 ha. New Netflix show called One Reason Why and it's literally just a documentary about you. Men who have slept with prostitutes. What was your reason for it? I like to support local business. What is the opposite of bis? Kim Kardashian. She looks like a weird collection of spare parts. It's like someone tried to draw a blow up doll from memory. This is an absolutely perfect description. United States. United Kingdom. No one have kids for free, those little demons are effing expensive. Demons is my current term I use for kids. Goblins for the really unruly ones. 20 years ago they looked like adults, now they just look like your friends. At least one person has probably thought about chilling you. Well of course I know him. He's me. Fun facts with Squidward. Janet Jackson having a wardrobe function at a Super Bowl halftime show led to the creation of YouTube. What was taboo 20 years ago that is now common and accepted? Effing people born in the 90s and early 2000s. I told my daughter to check her attitude and she looks at me and said for complaints about attitude please contact the manufacturer. Well played. Well played. You get reincarnated into an anime world. It's Attack on Titan. Chances should be given and he deserves it. People think he looks cute but he looks like a deformed wannabe version of Morgs. I'm going to open a restaurant called Peace and Quiet where kids meals are $250. I asked a neo-D guy once about the stress of fusing. He shrugged and said it's not. I'm either right or suddenly it's not my problem anymore. I try to stick to that perspective. They always trying to take photos of me lol, he caught me off guard with this one. People need to stop saying I took the photo. My husband is white, that's why you can't see his shadow, I'm not a liar. Yup, grammar police lol. I'm not grammar police. I'm a second grader and I think grown-ups should know words instead of being ignorant retards. Not bad kid. Information superhighway. Science. Medicine. Technology. X. Opening Sean on your phone. Living room speakers. Headphones. Tarzan's first did not involve a human. Stop. I don't want to demean his appearance but he looks like if you ordered Joey from Friends on discount from Wish but you received a David Bournian as knockoff instead in very low quality. When the waitress who said they'll be right back with your sauce is walking around the restaurant living her best life. Give man a fish and feed him for a day, teach a man to fish and he will be fed for life. A bill to create a 4-day work week is about to be introduced in the Pennsylvania legislature. Companies with more than 500 workers would have to shorten their week to 32 hours without reducing pay. Recent polling shows that 81% of workers nationwide want a 4-day week. Wow, you're so mature for your age. Thanks, it was the troll. Nissan made chairs that go back to place when you clap. Imagine clapping some cheeks in the office. Musical chairs. When you're at the Philiac convention and start getting crushing chest pains, I must get out of here as quick as possible. Christian girls be like, there's no one else on the planet like this man. God broke the mold when he made you, and it's just con a human equivalent of a Honda Accord whose favorite food is toast and thinks taking off your adequate He kinda looks like a piece of cheese who made a wish to become human. Michael looks like an albino Asian. Oh good, more analytics to stress me out. F you Elon. I just unfollowed you. Sorry, this not an airport, you don't need to announce your departure. This looks like a very tense living situation. Ayo, why the French flag? This is why you're single, you know. Wrong. I be pulling mad bees at the Skibbity Toilet convention. Can you say the same? I tried, but they don't allow 32-year-olds in the under 13 only club. You tried. Me just trying to live my life. Student debt payments resume. It's okay, I can make it. Federal child care aid expenses. I showed up to work with a pink shirt, then my boss sent me to a mental asylum. Get revenge, sleep with his dog. What is something nobody warns people about enough when it comes to having kids? How little coal they can actually mine a day. Every state marked in red is where minimum wage earners can afford a 2-bedroom rental. When you say thanks you too after the waitress tells you to enjoy your meal. Dumb F juice.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.